Calvin Castine at Chazy Central Rural School. It's the 22nd day of April 2013, and this is Mountain and Valley Athletic Conference Varsity Girls Softball. It's the Chazy Central Rural School Eagles being visited by the Panthers from Crown Point. We'll be here as usual for the first hour of the game, then heading for the baseball game. The baseball game is just getting underway also on the varsity baseball diamond. On the pitching rubber for the Eagles is Paige Barcombe. Leadoff hitter is Maria Malone, the second baseman for the Panthers. Skylar Thomas is the catcher for Barcombe. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Very strong winds here. We're trying to pay as little attention as possible to the wind, but that's not easy to do. Ellen Kiley, the first baseman, is up now. Takes it low. Umpires are Larry Carpenter and Rob Roy. Let's see, first base we've got Brianna Rotella. Second base is Paige Garnott. And here's the pitch from Barcombe. That's low. Shortstop is Megan Reynolds. Over at third base, it's Michaela Cahoon. Outfield left to right, we've got Taylor Lauren, Amber Polomsky, and Bailey Pepper. The non-starters for the Eagles are Alexis Gay, Brittany Nessel, Zena Pete, and Callie McGrath. Liz Boxer-Garand is, of course, the coach. Official scorekeeper is Jan Davis. There's a strike. Temperature in the mid-50s, but the wind makes it feel like it's below zero out here, below freezing out here. It's hit to the left side, off the hand of Cahoon. Hit her in the bare hand. Hit her in the bare hand. Hit her off the heel of her bare hand, and she's counting her fingers right now. And it's a cold day to get your hand hit by a hard hit ball. So Alex Macy will step in. She's the Crown Point pitcher. And don't let that sleeveless look fool you. It's downright chilly out here. I'll try to keep track of the ins and outs, and there's a base hit right down the line. Oh, foul. Foul ball. I'll try to keep track of the ins and outs in the baseball game, so I'll have an idea what inning it is down there. They get too far ahead of us, and we'll have to leave a little prematurely. Hopefully the Mary Latrimore score clock is working, so that we do move down in about 45 minutes. After about 45 minutes, we usually try to move to the outfield position, and allows us to check the scoreboard over there when it's working, and decide if we have to leave a little early from the softball. There's a base hit. They're playing her deep. And it's going to be first and second, no advance here to third. So cleanup hitter Brittany Foote will step in now. She's the shortstop. As it's one out and runners at first and second. Crown Point threatening in the top half of the first inning on this Monday. That's a ball that gets away. Both runners will advance. Earlier today we were in Rouse's Point, providing a little coverage to the unfortunate fire at the Saxony. It's fortunate that no lives were lost, but Mark Chapman has put a lot of work into that place, and it's unfortunate to see his efforts go up in flames. That's hit to the right side. It should be unassisted at first base. Run will score. As Rotella does the right thing, gets the shore out. So a run batted in for Foote. It's 1-0. Macy advances to third. The ball hit to the right side. It's going to be not picked up by Barcombe. That batter was Hunter Spalding. And Spalding is on. when number 2 scores, and Taylor Booth, the catcher, will step in now for the Panthers. So 2 in for Crown Point. There's a strike called. Throw to second. Whoa, they got her. Safe. Took a long time to call her safe. Usually, it takes that long. It's to make sure the fielder held on to the ball. Pitch is low and inside. Looks like Crown Point is scoring a run with a man at third in a baseball game. Swing and a miss. And we have it advance to third base. So a runner at third, 60 feet away. 2 outs. Taylor Booth at the plate. Just misses a little high and outside. Two in, 2 outs, 1 on, 1 at the plate. Strike 3. So Booth goes down swinging. And we're going to go to the bottom of the first with Crown Point leading it 1-0 here on viewer-supported hometown cable. The Ticonderoga defense, Alex Macy is pitching. Taylor Booth behind the plate. Leading off for Chazy is Bailey Pepper, the right fielder. In the bottom half of the first, Eagles trail 2-0. Strike 1 called. At first base, it's Ellen Kiley. Second base, it's Maria Malone. Shortstop is Brittany Foote. At third base is Logan Harrington. Strike 2. Outfield, from left to right, you got Morgan Macy, Hunter Spalding, and Shelby McGinnis. 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. So Pepper goes down looking. Non-starters for the Panthers include Tasha Hay, Hannah Landry, Mara Radenberg, and Abby Carpenter. This is Michaela Cahoon, the third baseman. Crown Point, always excellent pitching. Cahoon bunts it. It's going to go foul ball, just barely foul. Good job of covering there by the third sacker, Harrington. Cahoon will get the sign from Coach Garand. Step back in. Late swing, strike 2. Nothing but strikes thus far from Macy. Crown Point always excellent on the pitching rubber. Chazy is at bat in the baseball game. That ball misses. That's the first ball of the of the game for Macy. Strike call. Whoa. Looked about chin high from here. So as long as he calls it same both sides, you have no complaint. Here's Amber Polomsky. Center fielder. Set ball on. 2 outs, nobody on for the Eagles.
Step and swing, right off. Let's go. Ready out there on your toes, girl.
Strike 1-1.
It might move around. Be ready.
Coach Karen saying run it out, but it was strike 2. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So nothing across, 3 up, 3 down for the Eagles after 1 full. It's 2-0. Crown Point leading Chazy here on a windy day in Chazy. Third baseman Logan Harrington will lead off the top half of the second in his 2-0 ball game. Looks at ball one from Barcombe. Strike, 1-1. Ball 2-1. Three and 1 to count. And the pitch. Ball 4. The leadoff walk for Harrington. She'll trot the first and stay put. And Shelby McGinnis, the right fielder, will step in. And there'll be no advance. Strike. And runner at second base takes the force off. Puts the runner in scoring position. And the pitch. Strike. Nope. Great hitter. These are the guys that Barcomb's got to get swinging the bat. Ball 3 or 4? 4. Ball 4. Well, McGinnis has a base on balls, and Morgan Macy steps up at the top of the order on deck. So we walk the first two batters, the 7th and 8th batters in the lineup. Top of the order to follow here, so yeah, want to get those bottom of the order hitters to swing. Bunted. Looks like Chazy boys are still batting down there in the baseball game. So I'm thinking that's the bottom half of the first down in the baseball game. Low, no advance. Just in the shadows here, George Brendler Field. Got to see George this week and talk to him about the library. That's hit to third. It's going to be foul. Foul ball. Good idea there by Cone. We go for the force, but it was definitely foul by a foot or more. I believe it's 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch from Barcombe. In the play, Cahoon. On the tag. On the tag, runner had to go. Harrington's out. So good. Heads up play. Cahoon got to practice it on the previous play there, so she was all set. She's just rehearsed that. Maria Malone now, the second baseman. First and second with 1 out. Takes a high one. Nice looking day, but the wind belies the view. Strike, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 2-0 here in the top half of the second on this April 22nd, 2013. That's a little fly ball, infield fly. Double play. Good job. It was Reynolds. I believe it was Reynolds or was it Cahoon? Whoever caught it, was a good job. Fire in the second for DP. The umpires were deciding whether they should have called that as a infield fly. Neither umpire thought it had enough air under it to call it an infield fly. It was a little pop-up, but it wasn't a real high pop-up. At any rate, whether they'd call an infield fly or not, the runners still go at their own risk. And it turned into an easy double play and a scoreless inning for Crown Point. And it's going to bring us to the bottom of the second. Panthers leading 2-0. Shortstop Megan Reynolds is at the plate. She's leading off the Chazy half of the second. Swings and fouls off the first pitch. Looks like the Chazy boys are still batting in the bottom half of the first.
You got it, 7. You got it.
That's a little poop to second base. And Malone makes the catch. 1 out. Bloop off the handle. Good swing, but didn't get a lot of wood on the ball, or in this case, aluminum. This is Skylar Thomas, catcher. That's it into the crowd. Look out! Oh my goodness! Fans are scrambling, heading for the decks here. There's 2 batters getting the bat on the ball here in the second inning. Ooh, looked good, but it must have been off the plate. Off the plate. It looks like the boys are still batting over there in the baseball game. That's hit to the right side. Malone will pick it up. She'll toss it to the first baseman, Kylie. So it goes from Malone to Kylie. We have 2 down, and the pitcher Paige Barcombe steps in, gets the instructions from Coach Guerin, and it looks like the first inning is finally over in the baseball game. There's strike 1. What are we at here? Almost 5 o'clock. That's into the crowd, over the bench actually.
Hey, a little high, but anytime you swing at it, you're contact, right? Come on, now you got it.
At least the brush isn't very thick. A lot of brush, but no leaves on it. That's going to be a base hit down the right field side. And Barcombe is on with a 2-out single. So a potential tying run will step to the plate, and it's going to be first baseman Brianna Rotella. She gets the signs from Coach Guerin. Ball 1. Ball 2.
A little bit out and you're on it, right? Let's go. Come on.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Looked a little high, but hey, you never know what the ump's going to call. Might call that strike. It might make it a little too high, but look inviting to the batter. Strike 2 called. So that evens the count at 2-2. So Rotella's going to have to protect the plate this time. Macy winds and delivers. chop to the right side. It's going to be foul ball. Foul ball. Good job of fielding it there by Kylie, but the ball is bouncing foul.
Come on, kid.
Rotella steps back in.
Right here. Come on. Let's go now.
And a pitch. Ball 3.
Why are you slowing down? All the way. All the way. Come on.
Stolen base here.
Don't run until you hear the yell.
I think Buckham thought there was an out.
Your big wheel. Come on. Let it out.
That's a foul ball. That had been fair.
Hey, you're on it.
Would have scored the first run of the game for Chazy.
Head in there, Paige. Come on, head in. Hey, you're on it. We're listening now. Let's go. Come on, 8. Come on, 8. Lots of hustle here, Paige. Lots of hustle.
Little pitch to Rotella.
Let it
That's
out.
hit to the right side. Macy fires, Malone fires to Kylie. So, Rotella put the ball in play. That's what you got to do, and she did it. But Malone was up to the task. We're going to go to the third inning with the score holding at Crown Point 2, Chazy nothing here on viewer supported hometown cable. Ellen Kylie takes ball 1 to start the third inning for Crown Point. They lead the Eagles of Chazy 2-0 after 2. Hit sharply through the left side. Lauren gets it into second in a hurry to Garnett. The leadoff batter is on for the Panthers, and the pitcher Alex Macy will step in now. And a pitch from Barcombe is taken for a strike. So now it'll be the 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up. Waiting for a spectator to get out of play in the field. That gets away. We're going to have a runner in scoring position.
Hey, make sure the line drive too. You get back into your own, right?
Take a step towards Amber. Towards Amber, yep. You got a lot of room there. Okay. Just know where your foul line is.
That's hit sharply to Cahoon. Picks it up, fires to first in time. Nice play. And no advance. She should have been at third. Should have been 5 feet off the bag or so and ready to run on the throw, but Kylie stayed put. Macy is out on a nice play by Michaela Cahoon. And the cleanup hitter Brittany Foote steps in. She's the shortstop. Pitch from Barcombe. Taken for a strike. That's strike 1.
Same thing. Hit it out, drive it to the first. Here you go, Brett.
And the pitch is in the dirt.
Dead ball.
Dead ball while balling out of play, so it's an automatic advance. Looks like Chazy is in the field in the baseball game. I'm thinking it's second inning. Oh, dead ball. It hit her. It hit her on the foot that she was trying to get out of the way. Where did it hit? I'm not sure where it hit. There's runners at the corners. And Hunter Spalding at the plate.
Ball first, right? Ball first.
Strike called. The runners at second and third. One out, 2 runners in scoring position.
Alright, we got a little front, right? Here we go, ladies. Anything short, you ready to go home, okay? Play at 1 here, play at 1.
Swing and a miss.
Don't forget we have other runners on, right?
Just count.
Right here, Theo.
I think it's 1 and 2. Oh, foul ball. Just got a piece of it. Just got a piece of it. Had catcher Thomas been able to hang on to it, would have been strike 3. But foul tipped. Way high, and that's going to score a run. Run number 3 scores for the Panthers. And foot is walked back by Barcombe. Barcombe set. And a pitch. Fair ball, this will score a run. Good hustle there by Foot to get down the line. Unassisted by Rotella, but she didn't have much time to spare. 2 outs, run scores, make it 4-0. Oh, excuse me, that was Spalding who hustled down that line. This is Taylor Booth. Hunter Spalding gets the run batted in. 2 outs, nobody on. She chops it to the right side. It's going to be foul. Be strike 1.
Come on, Taylor. You got it, babe.
Strike 2.
Right here, Paige, right here.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Oh, give it a ride now.
2 in to make it 4-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Ball 2. 2 and 2.
Right here, Taylor. Right here, babe. Good eye.
Ball 3, full count. So we're going to have a payoff pitch.
Okay, Paige, put it in there.
Strike 3, drop 3rd strike. And he'll get her on the throwdown. So 2 runs for the Panthers after 2.5. We're going to the bottom half of the 3rd inning, with Crown Point leading it 4-0 here against the Chazy Eagles here on viewer-supported hometown cable.
Let's go, 5. Here.
Here's Taylor Lauren, the left fielder, popping it into the bushes to start things in the 3rd inning. Our team down 4-0. She steps back in, left fielder. And where's the pitch? Here it comes. High. 1 ball, 1 strike.
When you see it, let's go. Come on.
This will be my last half inning at this location. I'll move down the right field line and then decide if I'm going to continue on the softball or move on to the baseball. Looks like Chazy is batting in the bottom of the 2nd, would be my guess, in the baseball.
Wait, not reach for that. Good job. Come on, Jim. All over at 5, all over here.
Inside.
Be strong in the 5. Come on. Be strong, 5. Be strong. Anything close, kid.
I believe it's a full count, so I know it's 3 balls.
All right.
If it's not a full count before, it is now.
Stay with it.
Great foot stop there.
Out here, right?
She lost her blankie.
Come on, 5. Get all over, Taylor. Ready out,
line shot. Right to second baseman Malone, but a line shot there by Lauren. And now it's going to get us to Paige Garnott, the second baseman for Chazy. He shows a bunt early and swings away. That's going to send some fear into people like the third baseman here. She's, I don't know if I want to charge if she's going to be swinging there after I charge in. Might lose a tooth. 1-1.
Let's go here, Paige. Let's go here.
Top of the order, Bailey Pepper on deck. That's popped up. Everything going to the right side. So Chazy is not swinging late. Usually with a fast pitcher, you see a lot of... Actually, they are swinging late. That's why they're going to that side. They're swinging a little late. So they all go to the right side. If they're swinging early, then they pull them. You pull them if you swing them late. Then you swinging late, then you hit them to the opposite way because you don't get quite as far around. But at least they're making contact. And that's the important thing. So it's 2 down, and right fielder Bailey Pepper stepping in for the Eagles. Swinging, may have got just a tick on it.
Let's go, 9.
Strike 1.
You're a hitter, 9. You're a hitter. Come on.
Strike 2, getting her swings in there, Pepper.
Let's go here, 9. Don't chase it. Don't chase.
So Macy ahead in the count, 0-2. Comes right at her, and it's strike 3 swinging. So nothing across for Chazy. It remains 4-2. We're heading for the 4th inning here on viewer-supported hometown cable. We're looking up at the sun and at the Mary Latrimore scoreboard. And the Eagles 1, visitors 2, top of the 3rd, 2 outs. So we're going to stay for at least another half inning here with the girls. Get our camera in position. We are in the top of the 4th, 4-0 Crown Point. That's Logan Harrington. We're in deep right field. And we're gonna bring our camera up here and get a little more tripod leg. And a pitch from Barcombe. Fouled, got a piece of it. April 22nd, 2013. Let's hit to center field. Good hustle to get the ball in. Now Harrington with a leadoff single. And Shelby McGinnis will step in. Ball. Chazy is in the field, so the Panthers are still at the plate in the baseball game. This is just missed. Ball. Ball 4. Feels ready for ball 5. McGinnis walks, and Morgan Macy, the left fielder, will step in. Runners at first and second with nobody out. Panthers have had base runners in every inning. In the second inning, the Eagles got out of it with a double play. It's going to put runners at second and third and nobody out. So Crown Point already leading 4-0. We'll be looking to add to that lead. And looks like Panthers are coming out in the baseball game. So without glancing at the Mary Latrimore scoreboard, I'm going to guess we're going to the bottom of the third in the baseball. So we will stay here a little longer. It's looks like it's. Oops, I can't quite see the scoreboard here with the sun. In a moment, we'll concentrate on this batter. We just might leave in this half inning. Ball 4. Going to load the bases with nobody out in the top of the order coming up for Crown Point. And Maria Malone, second baseman. Oops. There's a strike. Backing up, and Marcon was delivering. In play, foul ball. Foul ball. So one thing about this position is I can't tell where the ball is hit. Looking at the scoreboard, I can just barely see the lights. It looks like it's still 2-1 Crown Point in the baseball game. Strike 3 called. So Malone caught looking, and Ellen Kiley, the first baseman, will step in now. Strike called. Well, thank Jan Davis. She gave us a pen there. Her pen ran out of ink. We were scribbling down the lineup. There's a line shot. It's going to be foul. Right to the fans over there. And the pitch. There's a base hit. Like 2-run score, make it 6-0. And Kiley is in at second base. Just one out. And Alex Macy, the pitcher, at the plate. Strike. He's hit through the left side. That's going to score at least 1. And it's going to score 2. That'll make it 8-0 with 1 out. 2 ribbies for Alex Macy. Cleanup hitter Brittany Foote will be the batter now. Inside ball. Ball 2. Probably ball 3. That'd be ball 4, so it'll be out of play, first and second. And let's see. Chazy still at bat in the baseball game. Hunter Spalding now, center fielder. We're very close to when we're going to leave this softball game. There's a strike. Two. First and second with 1 out. Top half of the 4th. Like 3 gets away. First base is occupied. She will not get first. She's out. Drop third strike. Less than 2 outs. If first base is occupied, the batter cannot run. First base is not occupied, then she can run. On a drop third strike with 2 outs, anything goes. So now we have Taylor Booth, the catcher. Fouls it off, strike 1. And behind us, looks like Chazy is coming onto the field. So this might be our last batter for this inning here. Strike 2. They got 2 on. 9th batter of the inning. So 4 runs in for the Panthers. They get 8-0 at this point. One and 2. Foul ball. One and 2 the count. There's the ball. Hit to the outfield. Okay, let's see where it was hit even. Another run scores. I make it 9-0. And Logan Harrington led off the inning. I guess we'll stick with her and let her get a swing here. And this will probably be our last batter. It's just about 5:30. 5:29. So this will be our last batter. Good batter, indifferent. Try to be fair to the baseball and softball team. That's it up the middle. It's going to score another run. That's going to make it 10-0. And with Shelby McGinnis stepping to the plate, 2 outs, runners at first and second, we're going to bid adieu to the softball. You're watching viewer-supported Hometown Cable TV, worth your support, win, lose, draw, or even if we leave early or come late. Thanks for watching.